I'm okay.
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 So let's start. Dear colleagues and friends from Africa and China and other countries as well. Good morning, good afternoon, good day. Welcome to webinar today. And today we are gathering online to launch a new online course designed specially for teachers in Africa. This course is developed jointly by UNESCO Institute, ICBA in Africa, the International Institute for Capacity Building in Africa, UNESCO Category 2 International Center in Roulette, UNESCO Research and Training Center for Rural Education enrolled in Beijing, and another UNESCO institute that is my institute, IITE, Institute for Information Technology in Education. So this course has been supported by China Open University and UNESCO Nairobi office. And today with us, we have Mrs. Yumiko, the director of ICBA, Professor Huang, the director of UNESCO Inroad, Professor Jinda Gang, the president of China Open University, and a team from Nairobi office, Mr. Saido, the education officer in Nairobi office, and my colleague, Miss Natalia Amelina, who participated in the development of this course. Now it's my pleasure to invite my colleague, Ms. Yumiko, to launch the course and deliver an opening remark. The floor is yours, Yumiko.
Thank you very much, Tao, Dr. Tao. Professor Huang of Inroad, Dr. Jin Degang of China Open University, and my colleague, Mr. Saidu from Nairobi office, and colleagues. Thank you very much for your participation in this launch of online and distance learning for teachers in Africa. My name is Yumiko. I work for ICBA, International Institute for Capacity Building in Africa. We work on teacher development in Africa. This initiative started with school closure with COVID-19 in Africa. ICBA works for teachers, so we work on the policy, research, and technical support. And since the schools closed in March, April this year, we have been supporting teachers on how to continue teaching and learning during the school closure. We talked with IITE, Health Institute, on how to support teachers to conduct a short course on distance and online learning. Most teachers in Africa did not have experience or expertise in running distance and online courses. However, we also found out that teachers are very keen to learn. We thought of using the existing courses first, but there are some challenges. Yes, there are many courses available on how to conduct online learning. However, many of them require a lot of bandwidth of internet and not applicable for teachers in the continent. In many countries in Africa, internet connectivity is limited and it is expensive. So IIT and ICBA thought of creating a relevant short course for teachers to learn how to run distance and online courses for students. This course is geared towards teachers in Africa using a simple language and simple methods. More importantly, this allows options of using PPT, PowerPoint, or PDF, or audio, depending on the internet availability and connectivity. Inroad and the Beijing Normal University's support made this project possible. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank the colleagues. We are also grateful for China Open University to put your efforts together. Thank you very much. This will capacitate the teachers in Africa able to continue teaching and learning in distant manner. This is not only useful during the school closure, but I hope teachers in Africa will continue to teach and continue to allow children learn even outside of the classrooms. This is leading to lifelong learning, one of the pillars of UNESCO. So if succeeded, we are turning this crisis of COVID-19 into a great opportunity. And then also, this is a wonderful China-Africa cooperation. We are really grateful, and we hope this is a start of more collaboration. Finally, I would like to mention about African Union. ICBA works very closely with African Union Commission's HRS, the Human Resources, Science and Technology, and also Continental Education Strategies for Africa, and we coordinate the teacher cluster. So this is considered as one of the activities of CESA teacher cluster. Again, thank you very much for this launch. I am really excited, like a child coming to school for the first day. I have tried the course, and this is really a wonderful opportunity for many teachers in Africa. So thank you very much for this opportunity. Over to you, Tao.
Thank you very much, Yumiko, for your opening remark with the information of the background, the motivation, and the needs in Africa. And as you said, yes, indeed, we have been looking forward to this moment for quite a while. And as a matter of fact, this new course demonstrates the strength of collective collaboration, collective action, and collaboration within UNESCO and beyond. And I would like to say that the original idea comes from Yumiko, from you. So thank you so much for your contribution and the contribution from ICBA. Now it's my pleasure to invite another collaboration partner, that is UNESCO International Center, Inroad. And now, Professor Huang Ronghuai, the screen is yours.
Yes, may I show my screen?
No problem. Go ahead. Okay, we see it now.
Dear distinguished guests, good morning and good afternoon. On behalf of 5 teams, actually, UNESCO ICBA, UNESCO ITE, UNESCO Innored, China Open Education, Open University, and Smart Learning Institute of Beijing University. I try to share the basic concept of how to design the course. Which mean open and distance learning certification with 7 minutes learning model. The goal is to train the teachers Africa in the effective and the contextual use of distance teaching, learning, and assessment techniques and approaches. We try to provide them with the 3 learning modules. The first one is what is the distance learning and how to implement it in African countries. The module 2 is effective promotion of this learning by means of ICT. The third module is tools for distance learning. So for the learners, we'll get a certificate sent by UNESCO ICBA, UNESCO ITE, and the UNESCO Innored. For the course, we divided the courses to 14 units. And the first one is a learning guide and the tools for the course, including learning guidance and some learning tools. For the module 1, it means it focuses on what is the distance learning and how to implement it in African countries, including distance learning, definition, importance, readiness, and how to implement the distance learning in Africa, In this module, we divided into 4 units. For module 2, effective motion of distance learning by means of ICT, including the flexible learning to address education disruption, and also online education to ensure flexible learning. Also in this module, we have 4 units in this module. For the third module, we will provide the tools for distance learning, including the internet, learning, distance learning tools, and how to motivate learners in online learning. In this module, we have 6 units. We try to use 7-minute learning model. Actually, it is the engine for prepare millions of teachers in Africa to provide online learning, distance learning, and the education during education disruption of COVID-19. Consider the situations of cognition load for teachers, African teachers, bad right to access internet in African countries, learning teaching diversity of teachers and students. So we propose a model. It means 7 minutes learning model, refers to that the course is composed of 7 components with 7 elements for each unit that can be learned usually in 7 minutes in each unit. So for each unit, what you want to learn is prepare the online and this learning with a solution for an authentic question. To solve a real question, you need to get fundamental concept, a direct method, a value, a strategy, or a set of potential resources. Your understanding will be checked before with an assessment before more suggestions will be advanced. For the 7 components, actually to understand the basic concept of online and distance learning, getting more experience about them is crucial for the novice. So whatever environment you have, you could read the ebook, like in a printed one, listen to audio materials you download in one time, watch the courseware on your mobile devices, or fully involved into our online course with other participants. You will be awarded a certificate after one final test or more. Before that, you might participate in the discussion forums of each unit or get quizzes and answers from e-tutors. This is the screen of the online course. Damon and other people will show you how to use it. Finally, this is the certification will be signed by Iqbal, Director Yumiko, Director Zhang Tao, and myself. Thank you. Professor Tao?
Thank you very much, Professor Huang, for sharing the theory, the so-called 7-minute learning theory developed by yourself, if I'm correct, which supports this online course. And UNESCO Europe, together with China Open University, have been responsible for the development of the course, for all the technical work. So as Yumiko said, we are very grateful to the great support we received from China Open University. Today we have the president of China Open University, Professor Jing Degang, with us. Now the floor is yours, Professor Jing. Jing 校长，请讲。
麦克没打开吧
Professor Jing. Are you with us online? It seems he lost connectivity.
他的麦克风没打开。
金校长，你能听到我们吗？
他说话了，但是没有声音出来。His voice.
他的麦克没打开，然后摄像头好像也没打开。
Okay, in that case, I think we better proceed with the next session. When Professor Jing is ready, we can invite him to join us again to deliver his remark. Now, I'd like to give the floor to my colleague, Natalia, for moderating the session of demonstration and the experience sharing. Natalia, go ahead.
Dear directors, dear participants, a very good day to all of you, and I'm very glad to continue with our webinar and to show the participants more information about our online course. In this part, we will have two demonstrations on the possibilities of our course, and we will show you, first of all, how it works with the personal computer. And another demonstration will be made with a mobile device, with a mobile phone. So let me first invite for the demonstration and presentation my colleague, Mr. Tingwen Chang, who is assistant to the Dean of the Smart Learning Institute of the Beijing Normal University. Tingwen, the screen is yours.
Hi, thank you, Natalia, and thank you for having the chance here to demonstrate our website here. And before I start, I need my colleague Natalia to check if our another colleague Joseph is online or not. And okay, now let me. We actually have two parts for demonstration today for our online distance learning skills certificate. And our first course is Introduction to Online and Distance Learning for Teachers in Africa. I'm Tingwen Zhang. Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Should we move to President Jing?
Hello.
Maybe we go back to.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay, Professor Jing. Can you join us now? Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Natalia, I will give the screen back to you after.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Zhang.
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Zhang and Professor Huang, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to join the course launching of online and distance learning for teachers in Africa today. This is the fruitful follow-up project after China-Africa Summit at the UNESCO Africa-China high-level dialogue for supporting priority Africa. The Open University of China is a partner and a friend of open universities in Africa. We have set up overseas OUC learning centers in Zambia and Tanzania. We have built partnership with the University of South Africa and Botswana Open University. As an important member of ICTE, we have enlarged our cooperation in Africa. In the face of COVID-19 outbreak, we have been working hard toward disrupted classes and disrupted learning by offering online courses and micro courses to the public with more than 200 million page views and served 7,331 institutions. We have also actively responded to UNESCO's call for a global cooperation by providing free Chinese and English educational resources to IITE, covering academic, prevention and control, higher education, vocational education, and so on. We have also worked together with Enrolled, led by Professor Huang, in providing OER and OEP cases. We hope to help those hit by the pandemic. In the near future, we will continue to work together with Professor Zhang and Professor Huang on the guidance of Chinese National Commission for UNESCO. We would like to provide ODR training for African teachers, to offer online resources and learner support for African open universities to support open and distance education in the post-COVID-19 context. I firmly believe that with the hard work between China and Africa, we will definitely win the battle against the pandemic and embrace the brilliant future of education together. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor Jin, and for your kind speech. And all of us, Director Yumiko, Professor Huang, and myself and my colleagues, we very much appreciate your great support and the great contribution of your team to the development of this course. As you said, we are looking forward to working more closely in the future on more joint projects and activities. Thank you again. And now I give the screen back to Natalia.
Okay, dear participants, dear directors, we were very glad to have the opening remarks of Professor Jing, so thank you for that. And now we can continue with our demonstrations. Mr. Ting Wang, is it possible for you to take the screen and to follow up with the demonstration?
Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
This is a website screen, right? Okay, good. So let me introduce myself again. I'm Qingwen Zhang, and I'm assistant to the Dean of the Smart Learning Institute of Beijing Normal University. And it's my honor to have this chance to demonstrate our first courses on online distance learning skill certifications, which is doing the introduction to online and distance learning for teachers in Africa. This course is, as previous director mentioned, this is designed for the teachers in Africa to tell them the knowledge of online and distance learning. So we already cooperate with University of China and the Beijing Normal University of Smart Learning Institutes, and also IIT, Ecoba, and Enrollers to finalize this course. So once you join, you can go to our website odl.bnu.edu.cn to looking at this this certification website, and then you can click to the courses Introduction to Online and Distance Learning for Teachers in Africa. And they will tell you if you cannot access courses before login, so you have to log into our courses, or if you didn't have any account, you have to do the register first, so you can create your new account. Okay, so please insert your username and your password. Please remind you your password must have the at least 8 character and 1 digital and at least 1 alphabet numbers characters. So so enter your email. And please check with where you're from, which country you're coming from, and then create your account. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yes. Please check your email, and if the account is someone used, they will tell you that. Okay. So once you register, an email will be sent to a confirm email will send to your email account, and you will receive one email from to from our website. And see here. Yes. And click that email. And that's one address, the hyperlink layer. You can click the hyperlink to confirm your registrations. And if you cannot click, you can just copy and paste, and go to one and copy paste to your browser. Okay. Sorry, if you click here, sorry, try to click again. Here. Oh, sorry, this is another one. It's this one. So that's to tell you that your register have been confirmed. Then you can continue to use and can access our website. So this is a finalized one registrations. If you doesn't know how to register, we also have the one user guide in the first page, and this first page will be showing the videos to tell you how to register in our ODL website. You don't have to log in and register again, just direct to see the video here. We have the very small video to tell you how to do the registrations, and you can looking at our procedures.
Online and distance learning for teachers in
You can see the whole step is there as I doing previously.
More details, your email
of course,
address,
you can open the
name,
for
and
full
your
screens.
cities and countries.
Okay. So due to the time, I don't go through this video fully. So let me back to our courses right now. So once you log in, sorry. So once you log in, using your account to log in to courses, you will see the courses, the whole courses here, and there was some welcome message here to welcome the teachers from Africa to start your learning journey in the first ODLT courses. And our courses provide 4 different learning modes for you. They have the online courses mode, voice mode, ebook mode, and the courseware mode. As Professor mentioned before, this is 4 different components for you to learn in these courses. And in the first one, in the first block, you can also have the help desk, and this help desk can allow you to posting the questions, any questions and about the technical questions for you to, and we will have the response. We will have people to respond to you as soon as possible, and you can also introduce yourself in this form by introducing the forums there. We hope you can introduce to tell you where you're from and why are you interested in our website, and what is the position and job for doing now, and we hope that you can create interactions with the learners in our website. So this is the welcome messages of the website. And so then you can see the next block is about the learning guide and tours for these courses. And this learning guide and tours is about the basic information about how to learn in these courses. And you can click 3-4 more here as well: online courses, voice, and ebook, and courseware. And you can click a learning guide here. They will show in what are you going to learn in these courses, and this is some basic message here. And you can also listening the videos. Sorry, it's audio message here. to listening the content, what are they talking here, and what kind of tools you can use in this website. And as I mentioned here, we have the three mode here. The web page to learn. You have the audios. You have the PDF as a ebook model, and you also have a PPT document to learn. And you can also learn some kind other tools for supporting to using online and distance learning. For example, a module, we are doing this kind of learning environment with as a model. It's Moodle. It's Moodle. And these kind of courses can help you to do online courses. And you can also use a Zoom to doing the live courses. So this is kind of beginning you start to learn in these courses to tell you how to learn with these courses. And then what is the major contents of these courses? We have the 3 modules of these courses. Module 1 is about what is distance learning and how to implement it in the Africa countries. And module 2 is the effective promotion of distance learning by means of ICT. And also the module 3 is a tools for distance learning. Each module have their learning units to learn, and we have which also have 4 modes for you to learn. You can click the first mode to learn one by pages, and you can listen in the songs.
In this section, we will learn the definition of distant learning and the importance of applying distant learning as a teaching method.
Yes. So, and you can go to the next page for the next one to learn. And this learning units have 3 pages. You can see the table of content here. You can also choose for the next page. And every page you probably only take about 7 minutes to learn. And every page here, we also highlight the keywords of these pages for you to quickly to learn what the key knowledge here. And once your learning finish here, you can come back to the module 1. This is module 1 here. You can choose another module to keep learning, keep up to learnings, and choose any contents you want to learn. And then I want to also introduce what kind of the other modes that you can learn is about voice mode, and the voice mode is about audio only. So you can click audio. You can click each audio to download it. And even you can download the whole folder as a zip file. And this audio is presenting every learning units. And the other mode is about ebook mode. Ebook mode is about PDF file. So the PDF files, every learning unit's PDF file will be produced into the PDF. And you can, of course, you can click here and also open it to read. And this PDF file have more content, also have some graphic pictures for you, help you to learn to understanding. Yeah. And then the next one is about PPT mode. It's about courseware mode. And you can download every PPT as well, or download as a zip file. Once you open the PPT, that's just like you doing this kind of courses in your classroom, and you can even to make for your courses to even you can design for teach to your students. And we hope every learning units will be at least probably less than 10 slides for you to learn within 7 minutes, and they have contents here, and will help you to even to using another kind of graphic to show, and even you have the quizzes for you to practice. So that's the first mode, courseware mode. And so every modules have the similar setting for different learning units, and with this kind of format for you to learn. And but also every modules have a discussion forum for you to discussion or posting any questions to ask. I can say I have questions, and everyone can answer or have the interaction with your discussion topics here. You can reply. Moodle is one of so you can reply to them, and the people, the other learners can help can working on with you. And we also provide the self-assessment modules for each modules for you to do the self practice, and you can attend the quizzes and answer each module probably will pick up 5 questions for you to do the self-assessment, and you can quickly to evaluate what you have to learn before, and get the results there. Okay, now I'm the best student. I get all the questions wrong, but in this time, if you want to kind of review what you have learned, you can using another way to printing out this result for you, and putting as a PDF file, and you can download as a PDF file into your computer to kind of have the review of what you have to learn, and what kind of question, what the question you done wrong there. So they can download as a PDF file, and you can open that PDF file for you to check what you have to learn, or what kind of correct answer for each questions, for you to help you to review the questions answers there. So this is a self-assessment quiz, and overall, once you finish, you learn every modules, and you can eventually what kind of model you choose. And if you also want to download a whole learning resource, this is the other 3 modules for you to download: the voice files, PDF file, and PPT file. And so at the last, and you looking at all the contents and see, oh, I have enough, I learned enough, and I can try to I will to review what I have done, and so you can do our final assessment. This final assessment is about 20 questions as you, and if you have the 20 questions, if you have 80% questions correct, which means it's about 16 questions correct, and you can get our certificate. For example, right now, this is kind of demo, so I already taking a few questions already. So we will see the results now. If I get the 80% correct, submit your finish. So that I got that 94% correct, which means we assume you have enough knowledge and skills for online and distance learning from our courses. I think then we can get your certificate right now. You can open your certificate and to view your certificate online. There will be one certificate download to your computer. So this is one certificate from cited by UNESCO, ICPA, and UNESCO IIT, and UNESCO Inruers. And this is this is the name and what the course is completed and what day you completed there. So so this is basically the demonstration of using online courses and using the Moodle by PC. And so if you have so please enjoy the courses, and if you have any problems, please email to us or send to us about the question about these courses. Okay, this is a demonstration on PC side, and so
Yes, Tin Guan, thank you so much. It was really great presentation, and all our participants can see that the course was designed as easy as possible, and the access is very easy. So I can see that our colleague, our expert, Jose, is already online, and I will ask him also to make a demonstration. So let me invite Mr. Meko Fetso Jose Edmond to make a demonstration with a mobile device of the work, of the possibilities of our online course. Jose, are you online? He was with us.
Hello, yes, Natalia.
Yes, that's great, Jose.
Thank you. Give me a while to connect my device.
Yes, please. Dear participants, by the way, I would like to inform you that thanks to IGBA and thanks to Enrolled, we made several testing sessions of our online course. So in case of any technical issues, you may also contact us. But as I have already mentioned, it's very easy to access and to get information from the course. If you have any questions related to the course content or its accessibility or any other questions, please put it into your questions and answers box, and we will have a short session for discussion for answering your questions. So waiting for Jose with his demonstration. Jose?
Where is he?
I believe he's connecting with his mobile device. As you may already mentioned, there could be some problems with connectivity in different regions and different countries of Africa. So let's wait for half a minute, and I hope we will have a demonstration. We checked it in a previous testing session, so I hope it works. But the only question is internet connectivity. It's very important. It's very important. Joseph, can you hear us?
I can hear you, but as you say, I'm having a little issue with my mobile connectivity right now, and maybe we'll ask Tim Wen to handle the mobile test if possible from his side. Sorry.
Ah, okay. Yes, we can see. Tin Gwen, is it possible for you to have a demonstration of the mobile device? Oh, that's great. Jose?
Yeah.
Oh, now we can see. Okay.
Okay.
Now we can see your screen. That's great. Okay.
This is my screen.
Ah, it's your screen. Oh, sorry. Okay. Please continue.
So, so Joseph, you want me to demo by phone, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is actually, sorry, this is a Chinese version cell phone. So you will see the Chinese word here, but this is actually the cell phone models, cell phone mode of the website. You actually can using the browsers to enter the odl.bnu.edu.com. You can get the access here, and the screen will be resize to your phone size, and then aside previous demonstrations, you can enter the courses, and if you enter the courses by registering, or yeah, this is sorry. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is a website. This is a course. Once you register and you have the courses, and you can enter the courses to see the content here. So if you have the big screen, if you have iPad, that you can see the more detail, more big size. But the cell, if you have smartphone here right now, you can quickly to looking. You can also looking at very well in our website. And as I mentioned, previous demonstrations, you can see the whole contents about the learning guide, the learning tours, and also the different modes of each modules. And you can either you can choose every content to looking into, and see the content. Even you can play the video.
In this section, we will learn the definition of distant learning and the importance of applying distant learning as a team.
And you can click the arrows button here to the next page. Yeah. And you can see to learn the next page, and as I mentioned, they have highlight there, and you can also click the buttons arrow to go to the next page or go back to the next page. Yeah. And this is the content, and also you can come learning by scrolling the screens. And once you learn this content, how you can go back to the previous course structures, you can scrolling down to the top and click to the module 1 here. And you can come back to the module 1 to keep learning to the module once each learning units, and keep learning to other units. And if you want to go back to the previous the whole courses, you can click ODLTA to a whole course, and you can choose. So this is a you can choose the course online courses mode. You can also choose a voice mode for you to download the files in your cell phones. So they say it is downloading now. Supposedly they can download it and also can store in your computer and creating the voice there. Okay. So even every kind of mode that you can choose to click and to download. And sorry. Oh, sorry. One second.
Tingwen, anyway, thank you for this demonstration. I think it will be nice if you can show with the mobile device, with your phone, how to work with the assignments, and with the assignments after each module, and probably final assignment.
Yeah, I'm going to now. I just accidentally to click off the sharing. So that's the PDF, and you can now sorry, I'm looking. So log in, and after you learning all, and you can go to the final assignment, and go to the doing the final quiz here. And you can actually the quizzes you can attend as many as you can. You can test your quizzes unlimited times. If you fail the first time, you can do in the second time, third time, any times once you pass the quizzes. So and once you enter the final courses, you can see the 20 questions here, and for you to answer and choose the answer and choose answer to response. So this is a 20 question here. I don't want to follow everyone here. So once you finish, you can submit to the 10. Yeah, this one will be not. Yeah, they will give you the results right away. And once you didn't pass, you can try again. Try to at least you can. Yeah, once you finalize with the 80% correct, you can get the answer. You can get the certificate. So you can get once you have the because the first time I already get the 80% correct, so you can see the certificate. So you can click a certificate to download. What?
It's very nice certificate.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you got a certificate.
Okay, finally. Yes, you know, very nice certificate. Okay, Jingwen, thank you so much for this demonstration. Yes, we can say that it works both on PC platforms and on the mobile platform. And probably Jingwen can also say that we have tested it with students, with some other users. So we have already overcame some challenges, improved the version, and anyway, we are very glad to say that we have a launch today, and it should work successfully. So I think that we may also move step by step to our questions and answers section. And meanwhile, I have a question to Jingwen. A question came from our participants. How do assessments, continuous and final assessment, work for audio and offline modes?
So I think all the materials online. Once you are ability to download the files to your computer or cell phone, you can learn in your computer and cell phone offline. That's okay. But if you want to do the assignment to get a certificate, you still have to find you still to get online, enter our website to do the assessment. Right now, the assessment doesn't provide the offline assessment, so we still help the users or the learners doing that online.
Okay, that's great. And for the mobile device, their users, the participants, should download the application, the Moodle application. Is it so?
Yes, actually, we just demo I can demo again, and because the previous one I'm using the browser to access these courses. Actually, the Moodle, they have another app. You can download this app. And go to you just add the same. Sorry. You
the
just
same
add,
steps.
Yeah, just add the same URL. Just like HTTPS. Sorry. odl.bnu.edu. Sorry. Try again.
Yes, every time using mobile phone, it takes time because you need to find a special sign, special letters, special.
The way is not going very well. Cannot connect. Try. I already connect. Just click. Just type in the odl.bnu.edu.cn.
Okay, okay. And what is your advice probably to use directly connection through the browser or to use this application, special application from Moodle? What is better?
I would suggest still using the browsers will better for you to because everyone they don't have to download the app. It's just using the browser directly to access our courses. That's fine. But if you are able to download app, you can using the app. But the first options I would still suggest using the browser.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Ting Wang. Thank you. Dear participants, I still have some questions, some more questions for our directors. So please don't relax. And my first question will go to Professor Ronghui Huang. Dear Professor, you mentioned during your presentation about the 7 minutes learning theory. Why it is 7 minutes instead of 6 or 8 minutes, I would say. Professor Huang.
He's frozen.
Oh, Professor Huang. Oh, something wrong with the connection. Oh no.
Yeah.
He's disconnecting. Oh, okay. I hope he will come back to us later. But also I have one more question to Yumiko, and probably this question is about the contents. So why we can say that this course was specially designed for teachers in Africa?
Can I come in?
Yes,
Natalia. Yes. We realized that there's a need for a crash course for teachers in Africa. Many teachers we meet, they say we would like to run a distance and online courses from primary school to universities, and they would like to know how to. We looked at the number of existing courses. They are sometimes too long. They require a lot of connectivity. So we decided to come up with a short course. 7 minutes is very short, 7 times 7, and also a very practical course. So that was our idea for Africa. And it is for COVID-19 school closure, but we hope that this course will capacitate the teachers to continue a distance learning, for them to learn, and also for their students to learn from them, so that it will be like lifelong learning for Africa. Thank you.
Yes, that's great. Thank you, Professor Yumiko. And one more question also to you is about the French version. Is it planned to have a French version? And if yes, then when? When we can wait for it?
Yes, I have already responded, but yes, in the African continent, we have our major languages are English and French, Arabic and Portuguese, but the French and the English are two major languages. And I would like to discuss with Tao and colleagues. We would like to establish this English course. We might have to make some improvement, but we'd like to start the French version as soon as possible. So we would like to ask for cooperation from French-speaking colleagues in the continent. Thank you.
Yes, that's great. Thank you, Yumiko. Thank you very much. And let me say that it was really a fantastic journey to all of us, and for cooperation on this course. And finally, we are launching today this course. So I think that it's all with my part, with my session. And
Professor Huang is back, Natalia.
Back?
Yeah.
Professor Huang, yeah. Can you hear me?
He's frozen again.
Really?
He just joined us.
Professor Huang?
Yeah, he's speaking.
Hi.
Professor Huang, is it possible to answer the question for you? No, I don't think
I
so.
don't think that's not work because I think right now it's the servers that have problems with
Yes,
China.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So I think we will have another opportunity to get his answer. So dear Tao, it's my pleasure to give the screen back to you.
Thank you very much, Natalia, for the excellent job monitoring the session with demonstration and experience sharing. And before I invite our colleague, Mr. Saido, to deliver a closing remark, I'd like to ask, I see Mr. Salif from Abuja office is also here with us. Maybe may I invite Mr. Salif? Would you like to share your brief comments with us? Mr. Salif? Would you like to share very briefly your comments with us? Okay, it seems he's not with us at the moment. Now,
okay, no, sorry.
Okay, now it's my pleasure to invite Mr. Saidu and the education officer of Nairobi office. He's going to deliver a closing remark on behalf of the director, Ms. Andres. Mr. Saidu, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Tao. Can we have this presentation off, please?
Yes.
Okay, good, excellent. Thank you very much, Tao. Thank you very much, Yumiko, colleagues. These are closing remarks that are going to be read on behalf of Andres Dongjata, Director, UNESCO Regional Office for Eastern Africa, who is currently on leave outside Kenya, and has asked that I do so on her behalf. It is therefore my pleasure to deliver these remarks, although I must alert, or rather warn you at the beginning, that the passion with which she would have delivered this statement will be absent. And but please bear with me. I think the crux of the matter is the message that she wishes to share with you. And in so doing, on behalf of UNESCO office in Nairobi, I have the honor and pleasure to congratulate all parties and contributors to the project to arrive at this noble occasion of the launch of the new online course to guide and support teachers in Africa during and after the COVID-19 education crisis. We all know the notorious pandemic has truly caused an unprecedented global crisis, which has kept 1.6 billion learners in more than 190 countries out of school, with almost half without any educational opportunities, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa. In light of this multidimensional crisis, every effort towards uninterrupted learning makes a difference for both teachers and learners worldwide. Now, during the COVID-19, teachers must be flexible. Teachers must be flexible, innovative, and creative, since working with learners online presents challenges that are different from those of the traditional classroom face-to-face mode of teaching. Educators require, therefore, educators require specific knowledge and skills on the basis of remote instructional design for various learner groups. This course represented the result of concentrated efforts by expert groups from UNESCO Enrolled, UNESCO IITE, and ICBA, alongside the Smart Learning Institute of the Beijing Normal University and the Open University of China, provide supportive measures to teachers. The Nairobi office has had the privilege of coordinating the project activities, and today, together with our colleagues, we are happy to share the joy and excitement about the launch of the highly needed ODLTA, the Online Distance Learning for Teachers in Africa course. While leveraging a combination of available and affordable technologies, this urgent international initiative will significantly contribute to expanding educational opportunities and reaching out to communities that have been traditionally excluded from the formal learning process, even before the pandemic, such as the marginalized groups, the poor, persons with disabilities, residents of post-conflict areas, inhabitants of rural and remote areas, and of course, including gender, girls and women. Now, particularly the girls in this particular case. These are communities that are at risk of being left behind. Now, with only 10 years to go before the end date of the SDG 4 target date, we need these kinds of interventions to increase the chance of attaining the SDG 4 underlying principle of leaving no one behind. Now, for the presentations on the course, it can be seen very clearly that the course contributes to this effort in reaching, in leaving no one behind. It will contribute towards that effort. We hope that the teachers find the course interesting, helpful, and consistent with their work. And it is important to note that enrollment in ODLTA, the course, will require certain effort and passion from learners, and the reward will surely be feasible. We all look forward to the French version. I hear our colleague Yumiko has given an idea of when we'll get the French version. But as you know, we have a lot of teachers who are in the Francophone countries, and this course will be very useful to them. So we look forward to the French version of the online course in the near future. Meanwhile, I'd like to thank all our relevant colleagues and partners to the project for making this worthy occasion happen. Now, I will just congratulate and thank you all for your kind attention. Thank you and merci beaucoup. Over to you, Tao.
Thank you very much, Ms. Saido. And we really appreciate the support and inspiration of you and Ms. Andres and the team and the colleagues of Nairobi office. You know what? And the idea of this online course was initiated during the discussions and the meetings coordinated by the Nairobi office. And then Yumiko had the idea why we wouldn't develop a course specially designed for teachers in Africa. This is the original idea and motivation. So, we are very thankful to you and your team. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see Professor Huang and now is active. You would like to add something before I close the lunch? Professor Huang?
Actually, thank you all for your contribution to the online course. Actually, everybody will be very, very important. That's my comment, okay?
Okay, the French version, we will work on it collectively together and with support from the Nairobi office as well. And I hope that we can have it, say, possibly within 1 month. Is it possible? I don't know, but and we have the great support from Professor Huang and also the big technical team of President Jinda Gang from the Open University of China. Dear colleagues, now we come to the end of this lunch. I would like to thank all of you once again for the great and excellent collective work for Africa. This is a priority of UNESCO. This is where we have our passion and the strength for. And we are all, the course is ready, the English version. We will work on the French version. And meanwhile, we have a big supporting team, mainly from ICPA, from IITE, and also from Inroad and the Open University of China to support teachers to better learning and benefit from the course. And meanwhile, we are planning and also we are looking forward to other new courses, which we could work together on and further develop for teachers in Africa. I think this is our shared value and shared goal as a team of UNESCO and beyond. Thank you again and for your participation and contribution. And thank you and bye.
Good.
Bye. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care, Ian. Bye.
All right. All right.